afternoon, Representative.
Afternoon, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Danielle Powell. I'm the Assistant Nurse Manager for the Memory Care Units at the Biloxi VA. I'm also a graduate student in the University of Texas at Arlington's Nurse Administration Policy. I was hoping you had a moment for me to discuss something with you.
Yes, but only a few. Please make it quick.
Absolutely. What I wanted to talk to you today was the Palliative Care and Hospice Education and Training Act. You may be familiar with it. It was first brought in from the House in 2012. It would actually pass the House last year with a voice vote, but it died in the Senate, and it was reintroduced this year in January.
Isn't hospice something everyone knows about and uses? My grandmother had it. I mean, why do we need this?
Well, you are correct. Hospice is something that a lot of people know about. It's one of those things that the more people that know about it, the more use it. Actually, did you know that recent studies show that minorities are being underserved by hospice? And a huge problem with hospice is that we're not keeping up with the demand for it.
Well, that doesn't sound good. But isn't there legislation already to change this?
You know, there are two things that you might be considering. One of them is the physician resident program, and that's going to make more doctors. But the problem is that hospice is a team of professionals. I mean, that's social workers, nurses, nurse practitioners, doctors, and chaplains. And there's another thing that's aimed to increase geriatric education. But the problem is hospice serves from newborns all the way to senior citizens. And hospice and palliative care isn't just one type of care. It goes all the way from cancer to COPD.
So this can't just be about education.
No, you're absolutely correct. This bill is actually going to give a national campaign to educate more people. It's going to establish education centers where we're able to train the people who are going to train the specialists. And then it's also going to have a national research incentive.
So you're telling me that we need training centers, a national campaign, and research? That doesn't sound cheap. You know that the government doesn't have all the money in the world.
You're absolutely correct. And I know it sounds expensive, but do you know that there's been studies that show that hospice can save money because it's going to decrease the amount of invasive procedures, the times that people go to the hospital, and less ER visits, and we're going to actually improve quality of life. We're going to have more patient-centered care, less pain, less stress. You know, we can't put a price on quality of life.
You're right. I'll be glad to look into this.
Thank you.